Now I don't have my headphones. That usually helps me like hear the quality of my mic, so we're gonna find that out together. Um, Honestly, I'm not a political channel. Like this was supposed to be more comic book art based, and being someone who has traversed the comic book, manga, and anime nanosphere since they're single digits, it goes without saying that I have looked into the abyss and I have not blinked.
We both looked into the abyss. And when it looked back at us, you blinked.
But this is all just a epilogue, a prelogue to the fact that Homeland Security is beefing with an NBA nigga. I'm like, actually, Homeland Security is saying fuck around and find out. Never in my life, mind you, the government is still shut down. It is shut down as we speak. It is currently, what is today? October 20th, 2025, and the government is shut down, and Homeland Security is beefing with a nigga whose username is Hood Genius. Just a little crazy to me. At first, it was a little bad on his part that this nigga gonna say some. What was it? The United States of America about to feel this one. The day that Charlie Kirk, not really looking good on his part. But I'm sorry, I'm reading, we have receipts from Homeland Security. This young man posted violent threats of murder against our law enforcement. He then deleted it when he was called out and attempted to deny all wrongdoing. We have the receipts, and the internet is forever. The willful ignorance and intentional blindness by leading Democrats to the massive increase in violent rhetoric against our agents due to their actions is both disgusting and disappointing. Violence against our agents and officers must stop. Now, look at me. Do I look like I'm not leftist? Like, look at me. Do I look like I'm not unhappy with everything that's going on right now? I feel like maybe quoting violence towards the agents, especially ICE agents at this point in time, may not be a good idea, but we're also talking about Homeland Security beefing on Twitter with a nigga whose username is Hood Genius. Like we're not living in reality anymore, it seems. And obviously, no matter what side you're on, I guess. I guess if you're on the quote unquote winning side right now, but I'm pretty sure that on all other spectrums of this political atmosphere, this shit is crazy. None of this makes sense. I don't know when the government is going to be shut back on, because again, we're having government Twitter beefs with random civilians, and also agents, ICE agents, acting like literal gang members, chasing down people in the streets and murdering them for no good reason, while also lying about them having some sort of criminal history, as if that constitutes murdering them. Because, listen, not a political channel. I like the fucking comics and shit. But does this not seem a little like not great? I mean, I coming from my perspective, we have never been that great of a country. But right now, politically, we're kind of in the dumpster. Like, Canada ain't fucking with us no more. The UN probably not fucking with us no more. China definitely ain't fucking with us. Israel is somewhere in the middle now. Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Nobody, I think, not even in the government, knows what the fuck is going on. And I'm honestly just here to be aghast at the fact that Homeland Security, the Homeland Security, I'm reading it right now, DHS Gov, Homeland Security, is beefing with an NBA nigga on Twitter. Literally said the words "fuck around and find out." I didn't know that we were quoting Zach Fox right now. What the fuck? And the receipts are just screenshots from a video that they themselves posted. But at this moment in time, at the very least, from my knowledge, There has not been any direct link to. Oh my god, I have a hair in my mouth. There has not been any direct link to Hood Genius or him making these alleged statements. He even himself was like, if a sanction of the government is misquoting and spreading misinformation, then maybe they shouldn't exist as a whole, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Again, this is incredibly irresponsible and it does not look good on our country, especially from other people's point of views. Not to say that we got to put on for other countries, but come on. We can at least look a little good. It's all just nonsense. I mean, there is no real ending to this video or this topic because the events are unfolding as we speak. And this isn't even an entire year into this presidency. I mean, the prices are skyrocketing. Things are just getting. I mean, I can't explain it any better than I have and any better than you probably already know. Well, all I can do is be completely flabbergasted that this is happening on Twitter while our government is currently shut down. And as far as I know, I haven't seen any attempts to shut it back on. Aside from, I guess, Homeland Security telling a random nigga on Twitter to fuck around and find out and then posting the receipts. The fuck? Why is Homeland Security talking like a bad bitch? That's what I really want to know. But yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, bye. One thing that I would like to add, by the way, um, in the fuck around and find out tweet, Homeland Security themselves said if you threaten or lay hands on our law enforcement, officers will hunt you down and you will find out really quickly. We'll see you cowards soon. I think, and this is my personal opinion, I think that any faction of government that is telling its local populace that it will hunt them down should they cross one of their agents in duty is duty is a bit fascist. I'm sorry, it comes off a bit fascist. Now you can say what you want, like they have any right to do whatever the fuck they want because they're right. So if you hit them, they get you back, whatever the fuck. But we do have to sit here and realize that a portion of our government is threatening to hunt down a portion of its populace. Now, I really like hearing you niggas say free speech because y'all never use it right. Because free speech usually pertains to the courtroom. You cannot be prosecuted for what you said, obviously, but you can still get the taste knocked out of your mouth for what you said. I don't know why that is so confusing to so many people. But now we're at a point where, I mean, we all saw that Jimmy Fallon thing. I have my own personal opinions on it, but I'm not going to go into them because, again, not a political channel. I say as I'm spending like 9 minutes talking about politics. Um, but it is very clear that free speech, or at least the original intention for free speech in the, what the fuck is it called? The Constitution? Girl. But the concept of free speech, as it was put in the Constitution, is definitely not being followed at this point in time. The government is shut down. There are rumors of Donald Trump trying to get rid of Magna Carta. Magna Carta. Is that it? All right. Magna Carta. And basically trying for supreme power. We are in a very tumultuous position as a country. There is an active genocide watch as we go on, as well as signs of ethnic cleansing, trafficking, and just a bunch of awful shit. Like I don't know what else to say. Like this was supposed to be an add-on because I was honestly completely outdone by the fact that Homeland Security is telling niggas that we will up the pole on your ass if you come up to our agents. That's a little crazy to me. But again, the term hunt you down, basically making a would-be enemy of the general populace, um, setting this kind of line in the sand that forfeits your life if you in any way, not even just like, I get it, self-defense and all that, niggas be saying that the police be scared. I don't fucking know why you even went to police academy for all that shit, but whatever. I get it. Self-defense and all that. But making a post basically telling everybody that if you fuck with us, we will hunt you down is some King Von shit. Can we just can we say that? Can we agree on that? That's not something a country, a government, or Homeland Security should be doing to civilians. And to see it practice on a nigga named Hood Genius, it's a little scary. It's a little scary. And that's really all I gotta say. As that was what I was adding on. All right. Bye.